Now at 5, still banned. Today, Facebook's Oversight Board voted to keep former President Donald Trump off Facebook and Instagram, at least for now. The former president has not been allowed to post since the day after the Capitol riots.
The Oversight Board said it may reconsider this ban in 6 months. Between Facebook and Instagram, the former president has 60 million followers. Trump responded to the board's ruling, saying in a statement, "What Facebook, Twitter, and Google have done is a total disgrace and an embarrassment to our country." The board, though, also had some harsh words for Facebook. And as WBZ political analyst John Keller shows us, those could have a bigger impact going forward.
Go home. We love you. You're very special.
That presidential Valentine to the Capitol Hill rioters was among the justifications cited by the Oversight Board for Facebook's Trump ban. But the group of free speech and human rights experts also found Facebook guilty of vagueness and inconsistency in both making and enforcing the rules that got Trump blocked.
The Oversight Board punted it right back to Facebook and said, you've got to make some decisions here.
Northeastern journalism professor and free speech advocate Dan Kennedy says the empire that Mark Zuckerberg built from the safety of internet liability exemptions has thrived by using algorithms to peddle lies that incite violence, like the attempted insurrection on January 6th.
Try publishing some of this stuff in a newspaper. You're going to end up getting sued, and you're probably going to lose the lawsuit. But Facebook is able to hide behind some of these legal protections, and it may no longer be appropriate for them to be able to do that.
Zuckerberg has now been given 6 months to clean up his act. But given his failure to even respond to key questions about company practices from his own Oversight Board, is there any reason to think he even cares about redemption?
They have an awful lot to answer for here, and I really don't think they have any idea how to do it.
What has this company become?
Well, the company has become this, one of the greatest threats to democracy in the United States and around the world.
Wow, John Keller joins me live now. And John, both parties in Washington have been saying that they want to curb the power of Facebook and other tech giants, possibly by eliminating that liability protection that you talked about in your story. Do you think that would address the problem of misinformation?
Frankly, no, David. I mean, certainly Facebook is the #1 outfall pipe of this disinformation sewage that we're being tortured with. But they're not the only ones. Professor Kennedy pointed out that the QAnon nonsense came from the nether reaches of the web, not from Facebook. Alex Jones, the vile conspiracy theorist who attacked the Sandy Hook families, he has been deplatformed all across the board, but he continues to thrive on his own website. I think at some point, there's no way ultimately to suppress the supply of this kind of garbage. I think at some point you have to start addressing demand for it. Maybe that's where media literacy education comes in. A lot of people are spending a lot of time thinking about this. We just got to hope they come up with some viable answers, David.
It's a lot. It is certainly a big problem. John Keller, thank you so much for your insight. We appreciate you as always.